Good morning. We're here in Blumenau. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning on a Monday morning, busy. We just got here yesterday afternoon, late afternoon. We're staying here at the Hotel Gloria on Rua 7 de Setembro. And we're just going to walk around and get a little exercise and go walk through the town and see what's going on. I'd say this hotel here is nice. They have a great café de manhã buffet in the morning. It's kind of an old world feel inside. Hopefully I'll get a video in there earlier. They have their padaria, lots of cakes and stuff. So if you're a foodie, there's lots of choices here. So we have breakfast there. So we're in the center of Blumenau, and there's quite a few hotels, quite a few Airbnbs, and you can walk to a lot of places down here. Don't need to get in the car. Let's see. This is one of the main streets, so it's going to be busy. Very noisy. The hotel room, you can't even hear the cars going by, so it's got good glass. And there's a lot of businesses on this street. We go down one street over. Down this street, we'll get down there in a little bit. There's lots of little restaurants and bars right in the center before you get to the main I guess, promenade through the center of Blumenau. We'll go down that in a minute once we get there. Businesses and coffee shops and padarias and one thing about Blumenau is most areas are pretty safe, especially downtown area in the Galleria. Not once have I felt unsafe in the downtown area. As with any city, you get into some neighborhoods, they have maybe a little, I guess, sketchy. But even in those areas, haven't had any issues. But I don't spend a lot of time wandering around at night in those places. It's a nicer upscale neighborhood over in that direction. Some nice options for food, grocery stores and such. There's a lot of buses around here. The bus system's good. And of course there's Ubers and taxis. But if you're staying downtown, there's quite a bit to do just within walking distance. So if you don't rent a car to get here, you can actually get around quite easily to most interesting places. Now, this city is a little bit more European than some other areas of Brazil, but Brazil, like every other country, has different areas and different different flavors of the area. So we were just up in the northeast in Recife, and again, a whole different vibe there. Different types of foods, different type of dress. A little bit more of a little bit more open people. I guess the European, one of the European parts of this area is the people are a little more cold, not quite as outgoing, a little more reserved. Not to say it's a bad thing, but it's a thing. That's a nice little bakery right there. Tell you what, if you come here and you don't exercise at all, you're going to get fat because the food is everywhere. A lot of it's fresh made, and a huge variety. And it's, I think since we've been here, we had one place where the one dish had been out a little too long, but everywhere else has been fantastic as far as the food is concerned. So I'm going to head down to the little main street area. The other thing about the South is generally the infrastructure is quite a bit better. If you look at any of the Recife videos, the sidewalks are in pretty rough shape, and there's random holes here and there, loose pieces. Not to say that it doesn't happen here in the South, but it's a little less prevalent, so you can be a little less aware of where your feet are going. This is probably going to be fairly smooth. So there's a little outdoor area there. It's Patagonia beer. They do snacks and music and stuff on the weekends and the evenings. You can sit out there and have a beer and just watch the traffic go by. Down that way, probably about 300 meters, is the beer museum and a couple of museums. And this is kind of the main street of Blumenau. Every Sunday they close this street and it's open to only pedestrians, and so you can go up and down this street and walk with your family. Kids, they rent little bikes for the kids and stuff like that, so it's more of a family thing. And you can see the shops, and this is one of the things that's really disappeared in the United States, is all these kind of main streets with shops and businesses that can stay open. And that's one thing I really like about Brazil. It is changing a little bit, but the being able to go to an area and just walk and go to different shops and see people out walking, movement, and Don't know what that is, but we're going to take a little detour down this street. There's, again, a bunch of shops up through there. Pharmacies, and like I say, a lot of businesses. You can come down and walk around, window shop, look around. There's a lot of little coffee places. A little place we're coming up on. It's a little restaurant. It's called Sil Porco. Excellent food. And you get craft beers and things there. So we're going to try to eat something here tonight after we get all our things done. Like I say, this is a great little place. So again, we're here first thing in the morning, so some of the restaurants aren't open. There's little cafes down there, people sitting out having coffee, just relaxing. Natural food store. So tap house there, you go in, you buy your beer, pour your own beer. They used to have those right out on the street, but they put it inside. A Hawaiian food place. Well, there is plenty of places to parking somewhere in town here. You can see that 2 hours, 16 reais. So if you do have a rental, you can come down here. We actually stayed in this building one of the last times we were here. Big Plaza Hotel. This place they usually have live music and stuff on the weekends. Gets pretty busy. So buffet place for lunch. And then this building, they've just remodeled a lot of this building. A coffee place. Oh, it looks nice. It's a big upgrade of what it used to be. We'll have to get in there and take a look around. Doesn't open till I believe 10 o'clock. Which little place is here? A salad place. That's new. I'd have to try that. Gentleman fixing things. Look at you, this is again in the center. All walkable. There's our hotel that I started from. That's the green building. You can see how it's all kind of tied together. Like I said, they have a fantastic breakfast, which we had this morning. It's funny because most places have a pretty good breakfast. You know, my wife wants to go to the Hotel Ibis, which is right here. She wants to go here for breakfast because they have a great, she likes the salsichinha there. So tomorrow morning we'll probably end up there for breakfast, even though it's included in our hotel and fantastic. She'd like to go there, so there's no downside to that. And again, these little shops, this little padaria, nice people here. Get in, get a A little sandwich and a coffee for the morning. In the bar or restaurant. Chocolate shop. This is another little side street, has a bunch of little shops and eateries on it. No traffic. Another little cafe. This is just a walk up with some chairs outside, got some donuts and stuff. Like I say, if you can't find anything you like to eat here, you've got a food problem, because there's so many variety of things here. So some of the points here, if I was a good YouTuber, I'd be able to tell you all the names and everything, and would have done all the research where I was going to go. But I'm not, so we just wander around and show you the city and some of the stuff I remember the names of, and some not so much. So here's one of the main churches here. They got the clock tower. If you see pictures of Blumenau, you probably see pictures of that clock tower. And the hotel here. There's a lot of German immigrants that settled here. That's why you see the German influence, the German flags, and the European influence of all the places. So we're back to the main street here. I think I'm going to stop this video for now and do the rest of my walk in another video. So stay tuned for that one.